Remarkably, we made it to our third episode. Somehow. Congratulations. Welcome to the third episode of East Nashville Anytime. I am your host, Huck. This is Chuck. And as always, behind the camera is the great Scott.
Hashtag just great. I'm going to throw the mic this way and ask for you to say your first name and then also tell us something good that's happened today so far before you came here.
My name is Zazu Gray, and when I was doing Theater Bug today, me and my friends tried on our costumes, and they were humongously big, and we could not stop laughing.
Well, my name is Sienna, and I did not dress up today, so I feel like failure.
You look great. I like that pop of yellow.
Thanks. But I did go on a walk with my dog, which I do pretty much daily, but it's just always so sweet and fun. She's the best. Her name's Lacey. Big old German Shepherd.
Aww. We love our dogs.
I just came back from a really good meeting with 3 other like-minded, of different experience than me people who I am working together with. And it's really fun to sit down in a room with like-minded people and just start coming up with ideas. And that's what I did today. That was fun.
Before we go any further, we need to go to the kids' traffic report.
This is Carter Hatton with the traffic report. Folks, we got an overturned 18-wheeler on 65 North. Gridlock is lit up like a Christmas tree, and it's only August. Also, watch out for the Pedal Tavern girls. They're spilling beer all over Broadway. This is Carter Hatton for the Kid Traffic.
Could you tell us if there's one specific or your all-time favorite that is so Nashville moment or East Nashville moment?
I'm just at the intersection of Eastland and Chapel Avenue, and this golden god walks in front of my car, and it is the golden god.
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant walks in front of my car and gives me a wave because I slowed down for him, and he was carrying his then girlfriend's guitar in his other hand, who came following behind him, Patty Griffin.
I ran into him at the turn-up truck, and I couldn't help but go over and squeeze the melons next to him.
Well, it was the day of Bug Ball, and it was at the Nashville Opera, and I was singing with Diana DeGarmo, and then after the show, I walked up to the Property Brothers, and they said, they cried, and that made my heart melt, and then we took a picture all together.
My very first week in Nashville, I ended up downtown Broadway because I just didn't know. But it was when Coldplay was playing at the Ryman, and they ran into our bar after their show. And so we ended up hanging out with Coldplay all night. And I thought, oh, is this what Nashville is? And I thought that's what Nashville was. It wasn't.
Yes, for everybody tuning in, I just want you to know that this is what Nashville's like. Robert Plant just is at the grocery store, and Coldplay just hangs out at your bar.
You're just with
Property Brothers cries at your kids' performances. It's like this magical unicorn land.
You'll run into Scott.
Molly Martin here, Nashville local. I was a little bored last week walking around with my guy Scott Sachs. Figured we'd just get a word from the locals as a European tourist with a mix of a bizarre British and possibly Australian accent. Take a peek. What's your favorite gear?
My favorite gear?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
To ride in.
Favorite gear to ride in?
Your favorite gear to ride in.
Clothing or
We're talking.
what gear do I want to be in?
What's your favorite gear?
Brand?
Just your favorite gear.
The highest gear.
The highest gear.
Yeah.
What's your favorite bicycle song?
Gosh.
Everybody's gotta have one.
I love to ride my bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Bicycle. We're trying to find out what the locals do here. Yeah. And you seem to look like locals. From what we've read, the beard, glasses, the dog.
This is us.
Yeah? Tell us, what's your favorite sport?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
You can go right to Bongo for coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You got vintage guitars in this corner store here. And you got to go to Dino's.
Yep, everyone has to go to Dino's.
Just a couple blocks from here.
Burgers,
All right.
beers, laid back.
What's the no-go?
If it's your first time, you should probably see Lower Broadway, but I don't think a lot of people who live there go there.
It's the place with the boots, right?
Yeah.
Lots of boots, yeah.
If you see 3-for-1 boots,
Oh, jeez.
Get out of there.
Who needs 3 boots? Not this
maybe you
dog.
got 3 legs.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Could have sworn it'd be a little more edgy. Hello. Hello. We've got some ideas. A possible idea. Okay. You know Frank Sinatra, yes? We were thinking possibly a small weenie with cilantro. Call it the Frank Cilantro Jr. Hello. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
What's happening?
You know, we just had a quick question.
What's that?
Do you give discounts for Europeans trying to play guitar?
Not usually. I wouldn't do that without the owner's permission.
What about from Philadelphia?
What's your take on a few things or one thing that you don't want to ever change about Nashville? And you can just throw it to anybody who wants to say that.
I got one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Nashville to lose its identity. And I'm not trying to be the old cranky man, get off my yard kind of deal. It's more like, you know, I love the fact that people are moving here. I moved here. But I feel like our experience is being extracted. And at first it was slowly, and now it seems like it's rapid fire. So I feel like, you know...
Yeah, move here, but don't move here and then change it.
Right. I remember this person that I know, that she might be right here, about, you know, just said there was a big fight on the interwebs about train whistles.
I wasn't nice to that girl. I would like to make a public apology. I would like to take this moment to actually make a public apology. Not for the article, because I stand by my thing, but I could have done it without being so ugly.
Well, you know what? I think that's huge for you to say that right here now, live, and
Coulda
that's
handled
why I
that
love
better.
you.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
coulda
why you're
handled
my-
that much
And that's
better.
why you're my friend.
What do you think, Sienna or Zazu, whoever wants to take it?
I think maybe I remember when I moved here, I felt so welcomed. And I remember just feeling that enormously in Nashville, and that anything was possible. So if you have an idea, the city will support you. And I've heard people talk about trying to start new things in new areas, and the city doesn't support you. So I would say I hope that we don't lose that. I hope that new people always feel welcomed and that they become welcoming humans as well.
I love Tomato Fest every summer.
Yes!
Not me. No offense.
Never change. It should never change.
It shouldn't.
I don't like it at
Best
all.
answer of everyone.
I
Always.
hate
the
tomato
kids.
fest. I don't care.
Hey, look. It's the inventor of the Tomato Fest right here.
We've been talking about her, and she appears.
Will you come talk to us?
I'm fired. No, I'm just saying.
That's what I said, Meg. That's what I
Push
said.
over your camera.
Wait, I'm just saying. Can't you have it in a month where it's not 900 billion degrees?
Yes, if you don't want tomatoes.
Oh.
Switch to pumpkins.
Wait,
Give her
yeah.
a mic.
Come here.
Can
Come
I
sit
get her a
down.
mic? I got her a mic.
Come right here.
Put her on the bench.
Come on. She's on the bench. Yeah, you have to take this. Hi.
Hi.
We're joined by the wonderful Meg McFadden, the founder of the East Nashville Tomato Fest and the operator and owner of the Art and Invention Gallery. Yay!
That was a good plug. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
So what to wear?
Yeah,
What
you
to
have
wear
wait.
to Tomato Art Fest, which, by the
Stop
way, is this year the 15th anniversary, which I'm very excited about. And the answer to that is as little as you can get away with in public, preferably red.
I just pictured a red mankini.
Well done.
You can do it. If you are brave enough to do that, you're on.
We've talked about you and Brett, but could you just go ahead, since he's not here and he can't blush from afar and hear you live right now, can you just say what this desk and just the project and the idea, and just talk about your husband, Brett, and how awesome he is and what this means to him?
So his idea with this desk is that anybody can interview anybody at any time. And the hope is that you'll just interview people. I talked to somebody about it and they said, oh, I'd never do that because my life is not interesting. And the answer is, yes, it is. It just, you don't think it is. So I think that this is just a way to get people out and about and into the community and talking to each other and meeting each other, which kind of was the point with the Tomato Art Fest too. It was a way to get the people of East Nashville out into the streets and to meet each other and meet their neighbors and just enjoy each other. And
A uniter, not a divider.
And by the way, my husband Brett came up with our motto for the Tomato Art Fest too, which is the tomato, a uniter, not a divider, bringing together fruits and vegetables, which is sort of also my political point of view. So there you go.
I love it.
We've covered politics,
Thank
tomatoes,
you,
and
Meg. You showed up just in time. I love it. I feel like she psychically was like, who out there dissing my Matter
I was
Fest?
actually going to run in there and pull her out, so I'm glad she came out on her own.
Yay.
I came to take your picture.
It was magic. Meg showed up.
It was magic. We've had 2 magical moments on the show. On the last episode, all the episodes have been magic so far. I feel like the desk made the magic.
Thank you.
Week
for coming
3.
out,
Thanks for
and
coming out.
Please be nice to one another. Thanks.